Georgia native gets the starting nod.
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you. He'll change velocity. He'll go up and down. The real challenge for a hitter.
Wainwright's ready. Here's the 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he moved. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Drilled to the right side. Wong is there. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
Well, I think what they need is a little bit more consistency from the middle of that order. They need production with runners in scoring position.
Calling for it, Grichuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Matt Carpenter can play a number of positions. He's played second, third base. For me, he's better suited at third base. Very sure-handed. He's got a good enough arm to play over there. And I think he's a bit more comfortable at that position.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a two-out walk.
The first baseman, number 30.
Chris Carter will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity. He'll go up and down. The break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you've got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
So as he favors that right leg, it looks like he's going to have to come out of the game. He is coming off on his own power, however, so hopefully it's only a minor injury. Tyler Thornburg will be summoned now to take over following the injury. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Holiday.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Santana going back on it, but he won't shy of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Well, this would be a big break for him here in the first inning if he can get out of this.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. Ground ball sent back up the middle. VR comes up with it. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. But the Cards strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Domingo Santana will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Into the box, Aaron Hill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Kirk Neuenhuis into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Ground ball left side. Taken in by Carpenter. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. A scoreless half. Yadier Molina strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis is there, and he has it for the first out. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
He does a nice job here going right with the pitch. You can see it's on the outside part of the plate, and he just squares it up perfectly and drives it right through the empty gap. And since they were playing to pull, they've got a long way to go to run this ball down, so that allows them to easily make it up to third base.
Adam Wainwright will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation, so the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
Third baseman
Matt Carpenter will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Neuenhuis moves over, and that's the third out. One left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by... Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Wainwright into the windup. Here's the 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts. Ramon Flores will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
18, Ramon Flores.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And another foul ball. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Scooter Gennett digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. David Goforth is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Stephen Piscotty stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Johnny Peralta will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Gennett is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
So with 2 gone, in steps Matt Holliday. This is line to left. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Wainwright looks in, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Chris Carter will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Brandon Moss is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
This is a tough task, facing a right-handed reliever with a good hard slider. He's not fazed by this pitch, and even on the inner half of the plate, drives this one for a solid base hit.
Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Domingo Santana will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here it comes, 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wong has it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Gets on top of one home plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Stephen Piscotty will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Line hard into left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And that's not a good start to the inning on the mound. Back-to-back hits have him in trouble again, and at this point, they can't afford to let this deficit get any wider than 3.
Yeah, some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. 1-2, here it comes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Matt Holliday digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he was right on the off-speed stuff and hit it well, but just didn't have any luck. It's going to be interesting to see if they stay with more fastballs right here.
A shot down the first baseline. The second for one. On to Carter. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs. Hernan Perez will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Hernan Perez.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Scooter Gennett will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Jonathan Lucroy stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. On the ground to 3rd. Carpenter has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out. Michael Blazek will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54.
Brandon Moss will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Rendell Grichuk ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santana calls for it. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Cardinals. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The first baseman, number
Chris
30.
Carter will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the 2nd hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
And that's in there, base hit. Aaron Hill will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Tap foul at home plate. Wainwright comes set. Here it comes on first. From his knees, the throw. Peralta for 1. Kirk Neuenhuis will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
Holiday is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back at Busch Stadium. Colton Wong steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Adam Wainwright will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Jonathan Villar will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Still 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday is under it, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. Will Middlebrooks will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 67, Will Middlebrooks.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And for all the pitches he's thrown, only 1 walk so far. That's a little bit surprising.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Scooter Gennett will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3. Jonathan Barrios is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jonathan Barrios.
Steven Piscotty gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
The shortstop, number 27.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the 1st out of the inning. Matt Holliday comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
And it's always kind of tough returning to the dugout after rolling into a double play. So you know he wants to make up for that one right here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Brandon Moss strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Rendell Grichuk will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Rendell Grichuk.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Into the box now, Yadier Molina. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Second baseman, number 16.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 13, Will Smith.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cardinals. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Jonathan Lucroy will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Hit to short. Peralta's there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ryan Braun digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Going for his 15th strikeout. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And I know he wants the shutout, but with his pitch count the way it is right now, a walk right here might signal the end of the line for him.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Grounded to third. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Adam Wainwright. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Our final